Hello, happy Saturday. How's everybody? Cheeseburger Helper, kind of like Hamburger Helper, but we're doing a cheeseburger. So I saw my friend Melissa make this, and when I was doing my calendar, she made it while I was doing it or during it, whatever. And I was like, I need to make that. It looks delicious. So usually when I cook, there's no point in not cooking and having you guys see it, right? So I'm not going to just cook it for myself. I'm going to share it with all of you guys. All right, let me grab my towel 1 second. So I don't know. I want to check in like I always do. Make sure everyone got their text. If you didn't get it, let me know. If you want to get a text when I go live, let me know, and I can put you on the text line. And then that's it. So I love some interaction while we're on here. If you guys can talk to me a little bit, tell me if you're keto, if you're low carb, if you're just getting started, if you need some help. Share, of course. That's the number one thing, because we need to get this out there, how easy, how delicious keto low carb is, and teach and change the world. I've had so many success stories. Hi, Faye. Hi, Beverly. That I definitely need to share it with everybody. You know, I've seen so many people change their lives doing this and feel better and look better and all the things. Looking better is great, but feeling better is even better, right? All right. So anyway, share that. So what I did before I went live is I got a little bit of prep done so that you guys aren't here for the next 25 minutes, because that's about how long this is going to take all together. So in this pan here is the ground beef and the cabbage and all the spices. And I put a little bit of onion in it just because I had some and I thought it would be perfect in here. So I am going to attach the recipe, but it will be in a group that I'm in that has all my recipes in it and about 1,000 more. So if you want to be in that group, just write down group and I'll put you in there. We have to be friends first, so you need to send me a friend request. And thank you so much for sharing. I appreciate that. Send me a friend request and I'll get you in the group, and then you can kind of pick and choose what recipes you want, you know. All right, so in this pan, we're going to start the cheese sauce. And I want to get that going while we talk so it's 2 tablespoons of butter. I love and only use Kerrygold. I can't say that I have always been like that, but it is my favorite. Once I tried it, now we usually don't run out. Once in a while we'll run out, but I buy it at Costco. Very reasonably priced there. It's not cheap, of course. All the good stuff's expensive, right? So, but the taste and all of that makes it so worth it. So we're going to put the tablespoon of butter in there. We're going to let that melt. It calls for 1/2 cup of heavy cream. So when you guys are using stuff like this, you want to make sure you're checking your labels and your serving sizes, stuff like that, okay? I love cooking with all the creams. That's one of the best things about keto, in my opinion. Hi, Frasia. But you really have to check your serving sizes. You can't just eat the whole pan, you guys. It doesn't work like that. So it's finally a nice day, and I got to wear my favorite sundress today. I'm so happy about that. You guys know I've been struggling. Last night I cooked in a sweatshirt, which did not make me too happy. So we're going to turn this heat up just a little bit because we want to get this bubbly before I add the regular cheese. So it's got butter, heavy cream, and then cream cheese. And I have some of these in the fridge that I bought just to have for quickies. But you can just measure it out. It just calls for 2 tablespoons, or 1 tablespoon, excuse me. So it's exactly the right amount, so that's why I used it. But I do have, I buy those at Costco too, and then I buy the big tub. Someone the other night asked me where I got my cream cheese from, so it's just Costco. So we're gonna let that start to get bubbly. Add a little bit of pink Himalayan salt. You guys know I use it in everything. I recommend that you have it with you at all times. It has electrolytes, minerals. You should be drinking it in your water. If you're keto, which I'm assuming most of you are since you're watching me, but when you get into ketosis, you get depleted of electrolytes, and you really need those. So not only do you need to be using pink salt, but you need to be taking a supplement, some kind of electrolyte supplement. I take one that's super, super good for all of the things, the brain and all of it. It has more than just electrolytes in it, and I can get you that name if you want. But I recommend you taking a supplement along with doing the pink Himalayan salt, okay? So, we'll let this melt and get bubbly. So in here is 1 tablespoon. So I opened a whole can of tomato paste and I only needed 1 tablespoon. So next time I'm gonna buy that little tube. Making sure that I check the back that there's no sugar in it, right? Paprika, garlic powder, minced onion, and then I diced up some onion, and then onion powder is also in there. And then salt and pepper. Okay, so like I said, I'll have the recipe. It'll be in my secret group there's about 155,000 people in there. Recipes, encouragement, all the things. So you guys want to be in that group. So let me know if you want me to add you, and I certainly can. It definitely, I try to put people in there, especially when you're first starting, because it really has a lot of goodness to just learn. You know, they have a little search engine. You put in whatever question or whatever you want, and there's going to be somebody in there that asks that question or has the same issue, problem, success, whatever it is. All right, so we're starting to get bubbly here, and then we're going to add the regular cheese to it. And so the recipe read, the directions, should I say, it kind of read that this will look like a Velveeta, like a thick cheese sauce. Interested in knowing what supplement you're taking? I would be more than happy to let you know. It has changed the world for me. I'll tell you that for sure. So it is 1.5 cups. Now, I know that I have a cheese grater that my friend Rick bought for me, but I haven't used it yet. But it's sitting over there, and it's beautiful, and I love it. But I always recommend, I want to tell you guys that, always shred your own cheese. And this, I know you guys know why, but I'm going to tell you again. They put potato starch on cheese so it won't stick together. So it is considered a carb. So if you're really strict and you're watching your carbs, then you want to shred your own cheese, okay? Add me to your group, please. I started on for the 3rd time. I got you, girl. Lindsay, got you. Don't worry. It happens. Up and down. You know how many diets and things that I've done, lifestyle? This is it. This is my new lifestyle. I've done that a lot. I'm 50, so guess how many times I've done it. Oh my gosh, this is thickening right up. Oh yeah. Look at that. See how pasty that is? Isn't that crazy? Huh. All right. Well, that was easy. I thought we were going to be here for a bit. All right, so now we're going to go into our cabbage. And I have this on low, but I honestly think I could just turn it off at this point. So in this big pot, I don't know if you guys, for you that are just hopping on, is cabbage, beef, ground beef. I put a little bit of onion. It didn't call for it, but I like onion, so I put onion in it. A tiny little bit of tomato paste, because we all know that tomatoes have carbs, so you don't want to use a lot. And then your spices. Whew, that's looking so... It looks just like Hamburger Helper from back in the day. I'm not even kidding. Wow. Wow, that's a really cool cheese sauce. You know, you could honestly use that cheese sauce on some cauliflower or broccoli or whatever. That's a good one to have just in your arsenal for making other things. Ooh, okay. So we got that off. I'm going to turn you back just a tiny little bit so I can get a plate. And they say to top it with a little bit of bacon. So I pre-cooked some bacon. Look at how good that's looking. It's gonna be hot. Hi, Lindsay. Hi, Gloria. How? I haven't seen you in a while. How are you? And bacon on top. So I crumbled up some bacon that I had for breakfast. And Ryan doesn't get bacon tomorrow. Sorry. We're eating it. I'm gonna let it cool just for a minute. Always afraid I'm gonna burn my lips on TV or internet, whatever this is, on the wild, wild web. So let's cool it for a minute. So let's go over some things. If you want to be in the group where all the recipes are, right group. If you want to text when I go live, write text and I will send you the link. And then it's just, you know, like when you go to a store and you sign up for their stuff and they send you a text every once in a while. That's what it is. I have a program on my computer and I just send it out. I always tell you what I'm going to cook and when. And so if it's something you don't want, or when I'm going to talk about, because on Sundays I do informational stuff. And so it's not always cooking. And so if you get a text that says we're going to talk about intermittent fasting, if you don't care about intermittent fasting, then don't tune in. That's all. Let's see what else. If we're not already friends, we have to be friends for me to put you in the group. So please send me a friend request and say, hey, when I want to be in the group, and you can be in the group. Okay? And I think we covered everything besides sharing. You have to share. All right? It's the only way we're going to change the world, you guys. I need your help. I'm only one girl. All right, here we go. That is really good. Wow. Hamburger Helper, but better. I remember Hamburger Helper not being so great. So I'm glad this is better. Wow. So I told you guys yesterday that if I take more than one bite, it's good. So I just took 3. So you know I'm not baking when I do that. Anyway, it's really good, Faye. I won't probably have any leftovers, so between Ryan and I. Sorry. So anyway, you guys, that's it. It's a Saturday. It's beautiful. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Tomorrow, we're going to do Keto Couch, and I haven't totally picked a topic. So if there's a topic that you want me to teach you, or we can just talk about, or whatever you're interested in, drop it in here and I'll see if it's something that I can do. You know, I'm not, of course, have all the answers, but I have some of them. So if you want me to do a special topic, a special recipe, whatever, drop it in the comments, okay, you guys? I appreciate you taking your time out of your night to come and watch me, and I hope you got some value. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks.